Hello and welcome back to Sleepy Time Fairy Tales, children's bedtime stories and meditation designed to make bedtime a dream. Sunlight streams through the window of a cozy, cluttered attic. Lily, a curious 6-year-old with bright red overalls, giggles as she balances on a stack of old books. Her best friend, Barnaby, a large, gentle grizzly bear with soft, kind eyes, watches her carefully, his big paw ready to steady her if she wobbles. Dust motes dance in the golden light around them. Lily reaches for an old, leather-bound chest tucked away under the eaves. "What's in this one, Barnaby?" she asks, her voice echoing slightly. Barnaby lumbers over and, with a gentle nudge of his snout, helps her lift the heavy lid. A faint smell of cedar and old paper wafts out. Inside the chest, nestled among moth-eaten blankets, is a rolled-up piece of parchment tied with a faded red ribbon. Lily's eyes widen. She carefully picks it up, the ribbon crumbling slightly in her small hands. A map. It's a real treasure map, she exclaims, her excitement bubbling over. They unrolled the map on the dusty attic floor. It's hand-drawn, showing familiar landmarks like the Whispering Woods and the rushing river, but leading to a spot marked with a large, mysterious tree and a sparkling star. Barnaby leans in, his large head next to Lily's, and lets out a low, intrigued rumble. "We have to go, Barnaby," Lily declares, jumping to her feet and pointing dramatically towards the window. "It's an adventure." Barnaby stands up, puffing out his chest with a determined look, and gives a resounding, happy roar of agreement. Their quest has officially begun. In Lily's vibrant, sunny kitchen, they prepare for their journey. Lily packs a small backpack with juice boxes and cookies, while Barnaby, with surprising dexterity, ties a bright red bandana around his neck. He carefully places a jar of his favorite honey into a satchel. They waved goodbye to Lily's little cottage and step onto the path leading into the Whispering Woods. The trees are enormous, with leaves in 100 shades of green. Sunlight filters through the canopy, creating shifting patterns on the ground. The air is fresh and smells of pine and damp earth. Deeper in the woods, they marvel at the sights. A family of squirrels chatters at them from a high branch, and colorful butterflies flutter around Lily's head. Barnaby points his snout towards a deer, peeking shyly from behind a fern, and Lily gasps in delight. Lily consults the map, her small finger tracing the winding path. "Okay, according to this, we need to cross the rushing river next," she announces confidently. Barnaby looks ahead, and they can hear the faint sound of moving water growing louder. They arrive at the bank of the rushing river. It's wider and faster than they imagined, with clear water tumbling over smooth, gray stones. On the other side, the forest continues, looking peaceful and green. The challenge is clear: how to get across. "The bridge on the map is gone," Lily says, frowning. Barnaby pats her shoulder reassuringly and then points with his claw to a fallen log a little way upstream. It's massive, but it spans the entire river. A new plan forms in their eyes. Barnaby goes first, testing the log with his immense weight. It's solid. He turns and holds out a paw to Lily. She takes it without hesitation, her small hand fitting perfectly into his. Together, they begin to carefully cross the natural bridge. Midway across, Lily looks down at the swirling water below and feels a moment of fear. She tightens her grip on Barnabas's paw. He senses her fear and stops, making a low, calming sound deep in his chest until her smile returns. Safely on the other side, Lily throws her arms around Barnabas's leg in a big hug. "We did it." She cheers. Barnaby playfully ruffles her hair with his nose. They share a cookie to celebrate their victory before continuing on their quest. As they venture on, the forest grows denser and a thick, white mist begins to roll in, clinging to the trees and muffling all sound. The path becomes difficult to see, and an eerie silence falls over the woods. I can't see the path anymore," Lily whispers, her voice trembling slightly as she holds the map close. She looks around, but every direction looks the same in the swirling fog. She huddles closer to Barnabas' warm, furry side. Barnaby wraps a comforting arm around Lily. He then lifts his nose to the air, closing his eyes and taking a deep breath. His powerful sense of smell is their new guide. He can smell the pine needles and damp earth that mark the correct trail. With a confident grunt, Barnaby gently nudges Lily in the right direction. He leads the way, his large form a reassuring silhouette in the mist. Lily follows closely, her trust in her friend absolute. Slowly, the fog begins to thin. They emerge from the mist into a beautiful clearing bathed in the warm, orange light of the setting sun. In the center of the clearing stands an ancient, gnarled oak tree, exactly like the one on the map. Its branches reaching out like welcoming arms. "We're here," Lily breathes, her eyes sparkling with anticipation. She runs towards the tree, with Barnaby following close behind. The map has led them to their final destination. The treasure must be close now. At the base of the great oak, there's a hollow hidden among the roots, covered in soft, green moss. It looks exactly like the spot marked on the map. Lily and Barnaby exchange an excited glance before kneeling down to look inside. Reaching into the hollow, Lily's fingers touch cool, smooth wood. She pulls out a small, intricately carved wooden box. It's not a big chest full of gold, but it feels special, humming with a quiet magic of its own. They sit together as Lily gently opens the box. Inside, there's no gold or jewels. Instead, it's filled with a collection of smooth, gray stones, each one painted with a simple, happy picture: a sun, a flower, a fish, a smiling face. Beneath the stones, Lily finds a small, faded photograph. It shows another bear and another child, decades ago, standing in this very same spot, their arms around each other, smiling at the camera. They look just as happy as Lily and Barnaby. Lily looks from the photograph to Barnaby, a look of understanding on her face. "The treasure wasn't gold," she says softly. "It was their friendship, their adventure." Barnaby nods, placing a gentle paw on the box. They carefully place everything back in the box, adding one small, smooth stone of their own from the riverbank to the collection, a marker of their own journey. They placed the box back into the hollow for the next adventurers to find. With the stars beginning to appear in the twilight sky, they begin their journey home. The path seems much easier now, no longer scary or confusing. They walk side by side, bathed in the soft light of the moon. As they walk, Lily yawns and leans her head against Barnaby's side. He carefully scoops her up into his strong, gentle arms, and she falls asleep almost instantly, dreaming of their adventure. Barnaby carries her the rest of the way home. Back in the attic, Barnaby gently tucks Lily into a soft armchair with a warm blanket. He places the old map on the table beside her, now a precious memory of their own. He looks at his sleeping friend with a deep, fond smile. Barnaby curls up on the rug beside her chair, resting his head on his paws. He closes his eyes, knowing they had found the best treasure of all, a day of adventure together, a memory that would last forever, and a friendship that was more precious than any gold.